Hello there, everyone. Xanatok here with Slickstar Gaming, and welcome back to another episode of 13 Sentinels, Aegis Rib. Well, it's time for another episode. Seems obvious, right? Well then, I'll just stop talking, and we'll get right back into the game, shall we? Yuki Takamiya transferred over to Sakura High School for an SIU mission. I'm very curious about this one. She started her own investigation after learning about the disappearance of her best friend, Natsuno Minami. Oh, she just, this is what the disappearance was when she got stuck in the past. Okay, that makes more sense.
Okay, what to do?
I want to check out that piece of trash.
This place is a dump.
I think I'd be able to interact with it. Nice.
There you are. I've been looking for you.
Don't you have anything better to do?
Takamiya-san, you are the Holmes. And I am the Watson. Erica Aiba, at your service. Please,
What?
Call me Erica. I will do my best to assist you in solving mysteries. How would you like to start?
I want to go check out the trash again. And then you interrupted me. Oh, I can!
This is Amiguchi's. He got a 92? Maybe he's not just a dumb pretty boy after all. Then again, he did ball this up and leave it on the ground. Yup, still an idiot.
Fair.
Are you upset with me?
I mean, you keep interrupting when I'm trying to do
Just been
things.
antsy without my cigarettes. Some flirty rich kid who won't stop following me around. He seems to be close friends with a gang leader at Sakura. I met Aiba while I was trying to find out more about Nachan. Seems she likes me. Follows me around like a damn puppy dog. Even my steeliest glare doesn't faze her. Frickin' weirdo. Can't go wrong with apple juice. Me and Nachan used to drink it all the time when we were kids.
Oh, we had the option to share it, I guess, and now we don't anymore. Okay.
That damn Four Eyes. He says there's some spy agency. It's short for Special Investigations Unit. They may not be cops, but they're honestly all the same to me. Shikishima. It's that company with all those commercials for TVs and fridges. So they're making weapons too? Nachan, my childhood friend. We went our separate ways in middle school, but we still kept writing to each other. She's the only person I really care about.
It's been several days since Minami-san has gone missing. She isn't sick, contrary to what her teacher says. And she didn't run away, contrary to the rumor that's been going around. It seems likely she was involved in something much more sinister. The wind feels nice. Been keeping this place all to yourself, huh?
I'm guessing that when you shift through timelines, that the amount of time you spend is still passing in the other one. So if I go back to the 40s and spend 3 days there, and before I come back, 3 days have passed, and people are wondering where the fuck I've been. I can't return back to the point where I exactly had left off. That's what I'm guessing we're going with here, with the whole fact that she's been
So,
missing.
what should we do? Conduct interviews? I love mystery novels. I've always wanted to be a detective too.
Girl, calm down.
I'm not playing pretend, you know.
Yes, of course. I am merely your capable assistant.
Huh?
Well, at least I'll try to be. Which should we look into first?
It's a great question. How about I just leave you here?
Nachon, my childhood friend.
Was there anything new there?
We went our separate ways, but we still kept writing. She's the only...
See, when it says green, it confuses me. Unless it means... Actually, wait a minute.
Cute handkerchief? The one tied to the fence on the roof? I wonder whose it is.
Aha! That's what I want.
Natsuno Minami's still out, huh?
Seems like it.
Did you notice anything strange about her? Before she started taking days off, I mean.
Well, I haven't really thought about it. But now that you mention it, I noticed she was always hurrying to the track room at break. Even during class, she seemed to always be a bit anxious.
The track room, huh? She was in the track room even during break. What was Nachon doing?
Talking to our robot.
Have a minute? I got some things to ask you. Now you. You've been going to Natsuno Minami's house, yeah? Any news since? Oh.
Sounds like a no.
Can I help you?
No. She was one of them. She's a name on the list in Four Eyes' file. Yuri Fuyusaka. And the one next to her, in the red glasses. Her, too. Tomi Kisaragi, I think?
God damn it. Game! Thank you. Jesus. Okay, I can't talk to them about anything.
Nachon.
What's the... Who can I talk to about the... Oh, it must be you. Okay.
Is there anything else you noticed? About Natsuno Minami?
I did see her fervently scribbling something in her notebook. And it didn't seem like it was just notes on the lecture.
Nachon was writing things in this notebook. Things that had nothing to do with her classes. Could it have something to do with her disappearance?
I love that you can pace around while you're thinking about things.
You stay here.
Oh, wait, hold on. I want to... Okay, that's what I want. Okay. Who can I... Actually, I guess just do this.
You're on the track team, right?
I'm a second year and captain of the track team.
Okay. I'm gonna be fucking rude about it. And yet I can't talk to her about Natsuno. Okay. You, however.
Natsuno Minami is too, right? Did you
What?
notice anything strange about her? Besides her being absent from school.
Well, depends what you define as strange, but... Natsuno did stop coming to training. But I'd still see her in the locker room.
Doing what?
It seemed like she was there to get something.
Something like...
Some kind of UFO-looking thing? I don't know exactly. It just looked like a box when it was in her bag.
A box in the locker room, huh?
Yeah.
Doing a bad job of hiding things.
Something that the girl on the track team mentioned. She said Nachon went into the locker room to get a box. And described it as some kind of UFO gadget.
Curious. Now let me go in there. Can I not go in there, really? Okay.
I can see it clearly now. The primary suspect. I am certain.
What?
Their intentions were not pure.
What? Alright, weirdo. You get back here.
Did you see that cute handkerchief? The one tied to the fence on the roof? I wonder who...
You! What's your deal?
Ogata.
Also, I want to see this. Nope, I can't do anything with that? Okay. Well, why were they talking about it?
Why are you here?
It's a public roof, ain't it?
I said, why are you here?
Just checking if my handkerchief was dry yet.
That handkerchief was yours?
Yeah. So what?
I thought it was a girl's.
Wow. Little rude.
So about Minami.
What are you getting embarrassed for? You've called her that since you were kids, right?
Right. So, Nachan. You know she's gone missing?
Yeah. I do know. I suspect the black suits have something to do with that.
Why do you say that?
I saw Minami being chased by them one time.
You what? What the hell is going on? Damn, Four Eyes never mentioned that little detail.
I also heard rumors about some kid in middle school. I guess he's been looking for her too. Something fishy's going on.
No kidding.
But it's getting complicated. I can't keep up.
The agent on Nachan's case. Shinonome. Do I have to ask her for help after all? I mean, she is pretty messed up too.
Curious.
Have I answered enough of your questions yet?
No.
Get lost.
Why is your handkerchief hanging on the roof? Tell me that. I'll take it.
So this is Ogata's handkerchief.
I guess I won't take it. Alright.
I think it may be ill-advised to associate with hoodlums.
Really?
Have a minute? I got some things to ask you.
Do we though? Oh. No, because we've already seen those.
You stay here.
Where the hell's that agent? Okay, before I could ask about Natsume, now I can't. That's odd.
Can I help you?
No.
Odd.
Did you see that
Oh.
cute handkerchief? The one tied to the fence on the roof?
Maybe Nachan's in here. Or
You think
not.
it's some sort of sign to her lover?
Oh.
Girls, listen, you gotta calm down.
Ogata.
When the handkerchief's not there anymore.
Oh, hell. You again?
Is your handkerchief dry yet?
You really come all the way up here just to make fun of me? I really ain't in the mood to deal with you today. Just leave me alone, will ya?
I would, but I don't know where else to go. Anything else?
Did you see that cute handkerchief?
Oh my god, enough about the handkerchief. Jesus. Okay, and you still don't have anything I can actually talk to you about. Keeps letting me look at that, but there's no new dialogue.
You stay here.
I can see it clearly.
No.
Did you need something?
Now, here we go. Finally.
I wanted to ask you about Natsuno Minami.
She skipped out on our last few training sessions. But I guess she's out sick?
Did she look sick to you?
She looked fine to me. Right?
Yep, I thought so too. I think it was after that one incident. That's when Minami-san started skipping training.
What
And
incident?
school too, I guess.
What incident?
There was a fire in the north building.
Oh yeah!
Maybe it's unrelated, but
A fire? In the north building?
yeah, I heard an explosion started it.
Really? I heard it was arson.
Yeah, explosion, arson. What's the difference, right?
Right around the time of that fire, Na-chan started skipping her training sessions for track. Could it be related? Right around the time of that fire.
What do you know about this?
You heard anything about that fire in the north building?
No, I'm sorry. I don't know anything.
How about you?
You know anything about the fire in the north building?
No,
Nobody knows anything. The fuck? We'll talk to everybody else about it. What? Really? Okay. Alright, gang boy. Swear to God, if you don't have information for me.
Ogata.
What the fuck?
Oh,
Is your hank...
God damn it.
Have a minute? I got some things to ask you. That fire in the north building. Know anything about that?
I heard a teacher talking about it. They said it was caused by a delinquent smoking cigarettes. It wasn't you, was it?
Hey, I laid off the cigs after I transferred here. Which means I'm not getting my nicotine fix. Which means you better watch yourself. A delinquent smoking cigarettes. There's only one of those lame asses here.
I just came from up there. God damn it.
Built up a reputation as a tough guy. All the way back in middle school, actually. Every delinquent around here knows who he is. Huh? She's a name on the list in Four Eyes' file. Her name... it was Yakashiji. She's pretty dull, actually.
Little rude.
Have a minute? I got some things to ask you. There was a fire in the north building, that right?
That's what I've heard. I heard about that too. I'm glad it wasn't on this side of the school.
Know anything else about it?
Not me. Can I help you?
No. This girl. She's a name on the list in Four Eyes' file. Yuri Fuyusaka. You're the one next to her in the...
Alright, if he doesn't tell me anything now.
Oh god.
Tell me shit.
You really come...
I heard there was a fire in the north building. I also heard that it was caused by a certain cigarette-smoking delinquent.
You trying to accuse me of something? First of all, I don't smoke. Second of all, the fire was in the girls' bathroom. And rumor has it, it wasn't even really a fire.
Oh?
Something happened in the girls' bathroom of the north building.
Wow, real insightful there.
I want to take a look for myself. Let's go to that girls' bathroom in the north building.
Certainly.
Holy shit. You seeing this? There's no way all this was from a fire.
Time travel gone wrong?
There's signs of damage all over the place. This can't have been the work of just one person. These scratch marks, they're carved pretty deep in there. Not one burn mark in sight. Seems more like a bear went on a rampage.
We are not allowed to be in here. Oh, we'll get in so much trouble if they find us.
What is wrong with you?
Seriously.
It just feels like we're actual detectives now. Judging from this level of destruction, I deduce that the perpetrator was someone with an extreme hatred for girls' bathrooms.
What?
Someone's eyeglass frames. They're red. Probably belong to a girl.
You just mentioned somebody who has red glasses
Any
not that long
ideas?
ago.
Who do you think these glasses belong to?
Well, the glasses are broken, so they won't be wearing them anymore. Do you remember anyone wearing a pair like that?
The person I know of actually already had some.
Yeah. do remember someone. Na-chan's friend in Class 1B. And a name on Four Eyes' list. Tomi Kisaragi.
Yeah, but I thought she had her glasses.
Tomi Kisaragi. I think I saw her in the Class 1 hallway just now. I gotta find her.
And we go back again.
Maybe whoever those glasses belong to knows something.
Oh, wait for me.
She was somewhere around here before. Where could she have gone?
Home?
She's gotta be nearby.
I don't know, school's over for today. I just went home. I didn't want to stick around.
Not here either.
I don't think we go into the other room. Yeah, so she's gotta be on the roof. What?
Hey,
Yeah? Yeah?
What's going on with the glasses?
are these your glasses?
What's this all about?
Go ahead. Take a closer look.
Well, they do look the same as mine. But you probably noticed. I'm wearing mine right now. So obviously they can't be mine.
You went to the girls' bathroom in the north building, that right? What happened there?
Oh, what's with all the questions anyways?
I know you were there.
Are you talking about what happened in the north building? I had nothing to do with it. Why would I go all the way there to use the bathroom anyways?
All right, listen up. These glasses were found on the floor of the bathroom. And you're the only one in this whole damn school that wears glasses as distinctive as these.
So you're blaming me? What could I possibly gain from setting a toilet on fire?
Fire? You're not messing with me, are you?
Actually,
Yes.
Yeah?
I saw her. The day of the incident. Usami-chan was in the north building.
Miwako, what the hell?
But I really did see you there. I saw Natsuno-chan there too.
Uh-oh.
Wait, what?
I feel bad for making them wait for me. I should hurry up and get these to the art room. Oh, Natsuno-chan!
Miwako!
Aren't you supposed to be at training? Where are you off to in such a hurry?
Where isn't really the... Sorry, Miwako!
What was that about? Usami-chan? What happened to your leg? Did you hurt yourself? She ignored me? That's not like Usami-chan.
Well, now we have the question, can two versions of the same person be in the same timeline at once?
I've never even seen that place. Seriously, Miwako?
But
Well, you're not bandaged up either.
What's going on? Yuri-chan! So, I was saying... But that can't be right. No, it's true! I really did see them! That's the day we were waiting for you outside. And Usami-chan was with me the whole time. At the front gate, remember? That's right.
So two Tomi Kisaragis. What the hell's going on?
Great question! You wanna find out for me?
I mean... How did Natsuno Minami look?
She was in a hurry. She had her bag. Oh yeah!
This girl gives me Mirabilis vibes from Fire Emblem Heroes.
On my way back from delivering the copies, I saw another girl. But she was covered in dust. It was really weird. And now that I think about it, she was coming from where the bathroom was.
Who was it?
Well, she looked mild-mannered. And I know I've seen her face around here before. But I don't know which year or class.
So 2 Tomi Kisaragis. And a girl covered in dust. What in the hell happened? In the girl's bathroom.
Interesting.
Well, well.
Yay! Also, did it just say... Nope, never mind. I thought it... Oh. So it doesn't automatically, like, I have to interact with it to unlock it. That's kind of odd to me, but alright.
Oh man.
What?
Another one. They've already got like 4 at the intersection. How many phone booths do they really need?
Ah, yes. Back when phone booths were a thing.
Whoa. That bus is so old. What am I even looking at? And all these cars are so blocky. They look so weird. Oh, I think I've seen signs like that before. They're just like in those retro videos I've seen under the Showa era tag. This is kinda surreal. Even the stoplights here are huge.
Stop wandering off on your own, Kisaragi.
No. I'll do what I want. Fuck you.
Wait, okay, for real though. They seriously haven't invented smartphones yet? This is so crazy! How do they even talk to each other?
Face to face? Phone booths? That you were just freaking out over?
Whoa. Oh my god. We really are in the 80s. I can't believe that hair.
Yeah, that's fair.
Sorry, I just can't stop laughing. What even is that? A pompadour? The Showa era is so weird.
And what the hell are you laughing at? Huh?
Your hair, duh. I just said.
You trying to start shit?
A little bit.
Sorry, I just can't stop laughing. What even is that?
Please excuse us. I'm afraid she's a little... Well, she has difficulty with social interaction.
Don't we all?
Hey! Don't make me sound like some kind of weirdo.
Please, carry on. I'll give her a talking to once we're home.
Goddamn freaks. Well, there goes my day.
Stop causing problems. You realize we're only here with the help of this era's facilitators. If we're to be accepted here, we must respect the place. We're essentially foreign refugees. Don't forget that.
Curious.
So, about those facilitators. You mean Shikishima? The military corporation? All they care about is getting their hands on future technology. You sure we're not being used?
That is not your concern.
Feels like it should be.
I remember seeing that company in the news back in 2025. They make everything from fridges to missiles. They've got tons of factories across the world.
Sakura High. I trust you know where to find it? It's the same school. I expect you'll adjust quickly.
That is not my school. Everyone from that class is old enough to be my mom. Don't act like it's the same. We left mine back in 2025.
Like an argument when you become best friends with your mom.
So in 2025, I would have turned 16 next month. But now, I'm way back in 1985. So like, how old am I, technically?
You're still the same
Take me
age.
back to my own time.
I thought I explained this already. The world was destroyed.
Okay, fine. Let's say that's true. I've still got to go help my mom and dad.
They won't be there. It's already too late. I doubt you'd get the clearance to time jump anyway.
That another one of their orders? I didn't want to get dragged into this. Am I supposed to just take it? Whatever you say?
Precisely. You should count yourself lucky to have escaped with us.
I never saw it myself. The world was destroyed, apparently. What do I even say to that? Yeah, cool, got it. Still, even if I begged to go check it out, something tells me they aren't gonna let me. What I need is a little leverage over them. I gotta make them an offer they can't refuse.
Pizza?
Until further notice, here are your orders. Do not act on your own. Remain inconspicuous. And for now, simply attend school as usual. Am I clear?
Usami-chan, did you check out all those books? What are they?
Books?
So everything back home's been destroyed? Yeah, right. I'll believe it when I see it. I gotta get leverage and go back to my own time. So in 2025, I would've...
Nothing new there, I guess.
Shimashima's a conglomerate with political ties. They made it big during the Meiji modernization. You always see their branches on Employer of the Year lists. Back in the Meiji era, they were shipbuilders. But they expanded into aviation and a bunch of other things. During the war, they did a lot of weapons R&D. And now they make everything from home appliances to rockets. Shikishima Industries is just one of those branches. Their machinery is known all over the world.
Hey, do you mind if I take a look?
They're not that interesting.
I just want to peek. Let's see. Business Quarterly? Corporate guides. Economic reports. This is impressive, Usami-chan. Are you studying for a career in business?
Not really. I was kinda looking for some leverage. You know, dirt on some big shady corporation.
I don't think you're gonna find
that
that
I
at
could,
school
like,
library.
Control them a little.
Huh? Usami-chan, that's a little... weirder than I was expecting.
I could do this in a snap if I had internet here. Manually searching through books? So inconvenient.
Internet?
Like... you know, net profits, big business talk. Or
Right.
something. I scoured the whole library for reference materials. Wasn't hard to find things on Shikishima, but it's just like stock market stuff. I should have known. Nothing I could use as leverage. Shikishima's a conglomerate with political
No, not that. There we go.
Hey, Miwako. I know this is random, but there's this company called Shikishima Industries. You know anything about them?
Shikishima. They're the ones who make ships and things, right? I have this old friend. His father works for them, I think.
Seriously? Miwako, can you do me a favor? I want you to introduce me.
Sure.
Yes! Those big megacorps always have shady stuff hiding in their HQ.
That's true.
One step closer to getting the dirt. So in 2025, I would have turned 16 next month. But now, I'm way back in 1985. So like, how old am I, technically?
I don't get why it will constantly show things in green. So like, hey, there's dialogue here. It's like, this is the exact same dialogue I've already seen. It does this a lot.
You said your friend goes to the school, right? They're still not here. Did you get the meeting time wrong?
No.
Did they just ditch?
Don't worry, he'll be here soon. He's not the type to break promises.
I'm here.
It's that Pompadour guy. Hold on. What's he doing here?
This is my old friend, Nenji Ogata.
You're kidding.
So, where's she at? You said some girl was looking to ask me out?
Oh!
Well, that would be her, Usami-chan.
Huh? You're the chick who shat on my hair. Real dog face, aren't ya?
The heck is that supposed to mean? I take it you're not calling me a cute puppy.
Oh. Can't even talk to him yet. Okay.
Okay, hold on. What did you say to this guy?
Just that a girl I knew wanted to tell him something.
And he thought that was a confession? How dumb is he?
I'm standing right here.
And that's not our defense against you being stupid.
Why'd it have to be you?
The feeling's mutual, man.
Please, can we all calm down?
There you are. I've been looking all over for you.
What was... Huh?
That's a Sentinel thingy.
I could have sworn I just saw them. Usami-chan! Usami-chan! Oh, good. You weren't waking up. I thought you might have died.
We ain't supposed to be here. We're definitely not supposed to be in the future right now.
What just happened?
I don't know. There was some kind of flash, and then we were here.
Damn it.
Still alive over there, Captain Pompadour?
My name
No, that's your name now.
is Nenji Ogata.
No.
Get it straight, dogface.
Oh, excuse me, Captain Pompadour. I'm Tomi Kisaragi. Don't give me any stupid nicknames.
All right, smartass.
Please, we can't be fighting right now. happened to all these buildings?
War?
It's like...
We were attacked.
Do you know something?
I know the city got leveled. You saw that flash, right? Must have been a nuke.
A nuclear bomb?
Okay, if it was, then two things. One, how are we alive? And two, how are our clothes pristine?
You realize we were at school just now. Isn't this downtown?
Way I figure it. The blast must have knocked us all the way over here.
Okay, never mind. You're just a moron.
Hey!
If a blast knocked us, however the fucking far it is from school to downtown, our clothes would be pretty fucking damaged.
You're like a big greasy roach. I bet you could survive a nuke no problem.
You got a better idea? What the hell else could have happened?
If we're here, then... No way.
We're in the future.
If it's nuclear war, then that means there's radiation everywhere. We're going to die. We have to run or get cover or...
Deep breaths, Miwako.
I think it'd already be too late.
The world got destroyed in my time. According to what Goto said anyway. So maybe...
Maybe we're in that world. Okay, nobody wants to talk anymore. Hello.
This is... Keiaki-cho.
Huh? Oh, you're right. Look at that sign.
It must be near the shopping district.
The hell? You know how far that is from school?
Something we got blown here?
Look, I don't know what the hell happened, but nobody else is here. Think they all evacuated? Look.
Then where's everyone else?
Miwako.
Dad. Mom.
It's fine, we're 40 years in the future at least.
Wait, you hear that?
A rescue helicopter?
I don't think so.
What the hell is it?
Hide, now!
That ain't some kind of bug, is it? No way. The thing is huge. Looks like it's clear.
This isn't the city you two know. It's hard to tell with everything messed up like this, but I think we're in the year 2025.
2025? Are you crazy?
This is my home. Well, was my home, I guess. In case I didn't mention, I came from the future.
Usami-chan, we have an emergency! I found someone else back there!
Everybody thought that 2020 and 2021 were the years from hell. But no. 2025 is not that far away. We all gonna die. Alright, well, we're gonna go ahead and call the episode here. And we will pick up next time doing something. I don't know. I finished the game before I recorded these outros. Don't come to me for questions. Bye.